Okay, so you guys are also, you're gonna go hitchhiker now. So maybe I couldn't get my elbow in, you know? This is bad, guys. I can't even say it enough how bad this position is for you when you guys are in an armbar. But, you know, if I end up in this situation, I hate locking. I just hate locking so much. But I know you're gonna do it at some point. So you're gonna lock. This stuff is gonna start getting bad. If the guy locks, man, just go ahead. Yeah, usually it's chest leg over head leg. This makes it damn near impossible to escape. My elbow right here is stuck. See that? That's real bad. I can't even do a hitchhiker properly with that arm stuck. So this is why you never want this. If he locks like we did earlier, you might be able to swing and catch everything. Just go ahead and pull my arm. Yeah, see how he's pulling the arm? It's possible to capture everything and use the same escape that we did before. But if you notice, if you keep your feet down, I can't do that. He's got long legs and he locks. Just to discuss, if his feet stay curled in, I can't do that. Like, it's done. You know, I would need a guy that's kind of lazy and he's kind of pulling and leaving it out for me to do that. So it's not usually going to happen. The hitchhiker is a good escape. You need to know it. Again, if I am locked and I'm gonna hit it, I'm gonna hit a bridge. So there's some people do it like with a backward roll, and that will work. But I want to discuss this whole problem. What I could do is I could set up what I'm saying and just say, like, let it be loose. If it's tight, I want you guys to understand the mechanics. Go ahead and lock up your legs. If this is here, guys, if this arm is controlled, I'm not hitchhiking. So go ahead and lay back. Pull the arm low. I turn the thumb and I can't hitchhiker. So what happens is this is controlled, so I can't go that way. Okay? So this is a huge problem. So if I'm gonna do it, if you're pulling at the arm too, this is what would need to happen.
Elbow in.
See that elbow? So, and if you can't split that lock, if you can't get your elbow between that hole, you're done. Okay, as far as the hitchhiker goes. Okay, don't let a guy set this. Don't let him set it. Just go back to standard armbar. Okay, look at my elbows are in. I'm kind of tight. You're pulling too, and now trying to lock now. See my elbow hit the mat? So in other words, I'm showing you the timing. Like, you must do this before it gets done proper by him. If he locks it up proper, and leg curling in, dude, I'm done. Like, at this point, guys, it's checkmate. Like, you better hope that this is gonna help you survive, and he's not gonna be able to get your hand free. There's other moves, but when I'm discussing the hitchhiker, you're not gonna hitchhike from here. Go ahead and separate. As he separates, you're not gonna hitchhike because his legs have done the job that they're supposed to do. So when an armbar first comes on, you guys need to be here. See that bridge that I brought my elbow in? That takes a lot of confidence because now what is he gonna do? He's gonna pull my arm. I'm gonna give it and turn my thumb. You see that? Now, as I walk, my head pops through this little hole. My head pops through that hole and I can rotate all the way out and try to counter and come up on top. Okay? Yeah. The rest is all trying to guard pass, don't end up in triangles.
That's huge.
Okay? If a guy first hits an armbar, you don't have to bridge. Like, let's say, just go back up in the mount. So you guys were here, and now my elbows are in proper, and the guy goes for the armbar, okay? And I just go. See that? I don't really have to hit that crazy high bridge. I just move in this direction. Okay?
Even from mount?
Yeah. So if a guy's here, a lot of times this will happen. Again, little backward roll with it. What you're doing, Eddie, is you're actually preventing me from doing that. And I'm sure the people on the video are gonna be able to see. Do you even know what you're doing when you go to the mount? Go to the mount.
No, I have no idea.
Guys, look at this. He's using a kimura grip.
What's that?
Guys, what does the kimura grip do? It pushes my wrist. I can't do a hitchhiker if he does this. Not properly. Part of what makes the hitchhiker work is I've got to straighten my arm. Okay? I see this a lot. I'm gonna really try to, I'm laboring this issue a ton. It's probably not the best for learning, but at least the information's, I'm spitting it out. Guys, look, if you kimura grip and I can't straighten my elbow, go to the armbar. And I can't, no, you keep it. I can't, no, don't let me. Straighten out the kimura grip. Like, don't let me. I can't. You see the kimura? Now kimura my arm. You see what kimura behind my back? That forces me back. It counters the hitchhiker. You guys see that?
Right.
So if I try to hitchhike and, no, just try to break my arm. Yeah, try to put it behind my back. See that? Keep going. Go. Now I have to go this way. And now go ahead and you can straighten out my arm and then he finishes me. So Eddie probably didn't even realize it. He was just using his muscle memory and he wanted to go for a kimura grip. So unless I can convince him to straighten it, normal armbar, guys, normal, post it, left hand, boom, the arm is straight and you just go. Do you understand?
Sir.
We can talk about the kimura grip after, okay? In other words, if a guy's just keeping it bent on purpose. So we're talking about right now a guy trying to break your arm. He's trying. Let him have it. When he goes for it, straighten out your arm and turn your thumb. See that? That already buys you a ton of time.
It's not.
And when I say a ton of time, I mean a second to a half a second. That's a lot of time. That's a lot of time. Because if you go slow, if you fight when he's pulling, if you fight, this gives him all the control he needs to squeeze his knees and control your thumb, and you're done. Look at how much time this is. Go ahead and pull like you just did, pull hard. You see what that gave me? It gave me a ton of time. I'm way ahead of you.
Yeah.
Because while you try to figure out how to control my thumb, I'm already out, okay? That's the hitchhiker escape, guys. It's very effective. It's very effective. Sure, does it require your opponent to make some errors? Yeah, like his legs. They cannot be, if a guy's doing everything correct with his thighs, with his squeeze, the hitchhiker might get you bit. It might get you in some trouble. But you have to know it. With sweat, with fatigue, you know, by the time you get armbarred, hopefully it's not in the first 30 seconds, you know, maybe it's a long time and the other guy is gonna be a little bit off with his skill, with his technique, his fatigue, the sweat factor. The hitchhiker's a killer escape. Gotta know it, okay? Ready? Go. All right, guys. I don't know if any of that made sense. There's probably a lot of mess there that you might have to decipher if you have to watch some of that again. A lot of what I teach is going to be contradictory, and I know it. As I say it, I'm like, oh my God, this is confusing. So hope you guys understand what I'm teaching, or at least some of what I'm teaching, and it makes you a little bit better. I will be back next time with more great stuff. Thank you guys so much. See ya.